Hello, welcome back. I wanted to show some of the updates I made for this TradeSense AI. As you can see, the dashboard still pops up when you first enter the application. Again, this is written in Python and it is a desktop application because this is more for a trader, personalized tool for them to learn and do their research rather and on their own, so it's not online or anything. It is online, but it is running locally on their desktop. um, because I have Ripple and I'm watching that very closely in this demo, I am going to focus solely on this crypto. However, it works the same on every one of them. Okay, so yes, you still have the news website, not a big deal. The link for that works, so that's not a big deal. It still does give you the verbose insight, and I don't think you can hear the listen to insight, so we won't bother with that. But what I wanted to show you is that when you click on the view full screen, okay, it will give you table data of fundamentals. Now, I'm going to work on getting this information grafted, so it will show you that. And then when you open up TradeSense, this TradeSense here is where you can look at, here we'll have to change this to XRP, which will change the XRP chart. It gives you the EMA fast and slow trend line. It is on the Japanese candlestick. The relative strength index or RSI will also show you the direction towards overbought or oversold. Looks like it's in the neutral zone. And then it also gives you a complementary information of MACD histogram, which tells you the momentum and how fast. And it looks like the fast momentum going up, it's crossing over to the growing going down trend, which is this orange here. Although the trend is the momentum looks slow, but it is certainly crossing, so that might be expected. This is a daily chart, okay? So for those that are actual technical traders or swing traders or daily traders, that would mean something to you. To a developer looking at this, having a little bit of understanding, of course, would know what this means. And then it tells you there's a lot of volumes, but the momentum is slow, so a lot of volumes being traded, but it seems like it's it, it's slow moving. Maybe the price is not too much, and then the direction, of course, on the day is at least going up. Then you can look at the weekly time frame instead, and this will show you on a weekly basis. Anyway, it's still being bought. However, um, it's still far from overbought. The trend line seems to be strong, staying going down. Okay, because recently the first few days, the couple of days, there's been some sort of profit taking. That's how I predict it. Volume is pretty much the same with the momentum. So, there might be a slight. It looks like it's ranging. I don't have monthly on this one, but looking at TradeView, it does have monthly ranging. So it looks like it's still ranging. But that's your that's what you've observed. Now we can go ask, and yes, I am using OpenAI on this one because it's not giving any personal information. It's just giving indicators, volumes, and all that information. So nothing personal. So I'm using OpenAI, and you can read for yourself. It does give you its own insight. Okay. Eventually, this will be tied into the other project I have, which is Verland AI. Okay, so this is the change I have. I would like where you can actually trigger your position here, or maybe even further ask OpenAI for a follow-up. What do you mean by these? Okay, anyway, I wanted to show you the update on this. Hopefully, you're liking what you see here. Let me know what you think. Thank you.